You require my assistance?
Hey guys, it's Swain over there, and today we are going to talk about Warlock. This is the deck which made me legend around 5k last season, which is April. And I'm also using this deck to climb. Currently I'm at Platinum 5 with the win streaks from the legend, of course. They help a lot. Before we start the video, I would like to give you information about myself and my channels. This will be the second English video I'm going to publish on YouTube. Normally I use my first language Turkish on my videos and my broadcasts, but if some people would like me to make English videos or some guides like that, I would be happy to continue this. So if you like me to publish more videos in English, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch. I will be giving the links below, so it's all up to you. So let's talk about the deck. Why it is strong, why it is underrated. In my opinion, this deck is truly underrated. This is the most fun and most easy deck to climb on ladder in my opinion, but you should just keep an eye on few options and few tactics, because if you fail to do that, you might get you might get caught in a very bad situation, especially against hunters or demon hunters and rogues sometimes. So why is this deck so powerful? We have unbalanced card named Imprisoned Scrap Imp. This goes dormant for 2 turns, and when it goes up, it gives 2+2 to all your minions in your hand, which we can play it with our hero power as well, because it takes 2 turns. Also, we can discard Hand of Gul'dan sometimes with Nightshade Matron or Expired Merchant. This will give us a huge boost, especially against aggro version of decks like hunters, demon hunters, rogues. What else? Also warriors. I see some skipper warriors around, and this is good against them too. So why there is a Zephyrus on the deck? You know, this is a cheap deck, but there's only a 1 legendary card, and why? And also I would like to answer the question if you can play Zephyrus or not. So Zephyrus is a huge win condition for us, because we are going to draw many cards with Hand of Gul'dan and hero power. After that, we will be easily accomplished to play Zephyrus. Most decks like Priest, sometimes Control Warriors, and Mage as well, let us draw cards because they are not aggressive in the first rounds, so we can go Zoo on the board, or we can keep the cards on our hands to buff with Imprisoned Scrap Imp, which gives us huge boost to find the Zephyrus as a Highlander deck. So that's why Zephyrus is very important for our deck, and I strongly suggest for you to use it on your deck. If you don't have it, many people likes this card on their deck, but it will be a mistake because we are using Magic Carpet, which gives a buff to our 1-cost minions, and you have few demons, Flame Imp, Fire the Servant, and also Void Walker. If you're going to use this, you're going to take away the advantage of the 1 mana cost. So I suggest you to use Zephyrus. If you don't have, you can put any other card. Maybe even a Reckless Rocketeer, if you like, could go. If you are broke that much, you can use Reckless Rocketeer if you wish. So, about the mulligans, what are we going to keep on our hands, and why? So basically, we want the card draw option, we want the buff option, and sometimes you want Magic Carpet to spread on the board. But my first option will always go for Imprisoned Scrap Imp. If you have this in your hand, do not send it back. Also, hand of cooldown, at least one hand of cooldown without any other cards, you can discard it. Most people doing this wrong. Most people thinking like, yeah, I should keep Flame Imp on my hand because it's 3/2 and I can be aggressive. The deck synergy doesn't come from the 1 mana cost minions to be on board at first 3 turns. You should be patient, you should be waiting for your opponent to use their cards, and you should counter them with Maggot Carpet and also 1 cost minions. Once you have the board, then you can attack the face. But first, we would like to see our opponent to use their cards, and after that, we are going to rush him in the face without his board clear options, and that will be all. So, the most important card, in my opinion, in most matchups, I will be giving brief information on the other videos, which I am going to show you now. I played 5 games against other classes, and I would like to give you few information on that. So different mulligan strategies on everything, but for general, I will keep an imprisoned scrap imp. A hand of cooldown would be nice, and if you have a hand of cooldown, expired merchant sometimes nice. If you don't have, you can still keep it. And Maggot Carpet, I personally don't keep Maggot Carpet all the times, but if I have Hand of Gul'dan or Imprisoned Scrap Imp, I do keep him. But if I don't have anything, I send them to get at least one of them. Imprisoned Scrap Imp in the first turns give us huge boost, especially against aggro decks. So, this card is from the adventure. If you haven't done the latest adventure, this might be a hard replacement for you, but you might pick something like 1 mana, but sadly there is no really good replacement for that. But this Taunt 04 might do for you. I don't especially like it, but some streamers use it. You might swap it with a Shield Bearer and Zephrys to a Reckless Rocketeer. It's all your choice. So let's hit the videos which I am going to be voiceovering, and let's see how this deck goes against other decks. So the first opponent is Rogue. There are many Rogue decks on the standard meta at the moment. Secret Galacron Rogue, Secret Galacron Highlander Rogue, Pure Galacron Rogue. What else? I don't know. I personally like Rogues as opponent because they're an easy win. Once we have the board control, since they don't have Vanish anymore, they're just useless and they just wait for to die, actually. So I'm going to put my dormant minion, and I'm looking forward to buff my hand, which I don't have any spells yet, so at least 4 minions will be buffed. The best choice is there to go for another hero power, because Rogue is not aggressive at the moment. He doesn't have Shadow Jewel or Hanar, and it should be an easy option for me to draw a card. And now I've buffed my hand. So the best thing with that buff is I have a Maggot Carpet. I'm straightly using it and giving a Divine Shield because I know he can't flick it. So this might be a mistake, and there's Bamboozle coming up, and it's a Reborn minion, and it gives a chance for him to clear the board. So this is an unlucky option for me. Let's see if I can turn things around from here. Thankfully, I got my minions buffed, so because of that, I'm not conceding. If I was very angry, I might have conceded in this round, but so sadly we have to wait for his turn, and I'm not a very good editor on these videos. I couldn't really scrap them out. In this season, I've just ran up to a lot of people who take really so much time to think. If it was 1 day ago, if it was the last season, I think people will just straight playing. But now, today, everyone is a pro, everyone is taking their time to think, and oh my god, they took a lot of time. So, I basically go on the board, he has only 5 mana, and let's see what he can do. I put out my Zephyrs, which was buffed, but it's okay. I just want to control the board. And Shield of Galakrond incoming. That's not a problem at all. My face says the other thing, but yeah, not a problem. A couple trade there, a couple trade there, and more thinking, coin, blah blah blah. And I use my Blazing Battle Mage, save Soulfire. I'm going to trade the Lackey because it's the 6th turn, and he might go for a high spot on Togwaggle. I don't want to see him to draw 3 cards or something like that. Even he has to wait for another turn, which might not be the best option for me. So I'm just trading it and wait for him to play anything else on the other turn. And Edwin Van Cleef comes up, a trade, and an easy win for Warlock. Most of the raw games are like that. This was not an exception. So on the second match, I ran into, should be Hunter, but not sure. Let's wait up and let's see. Yeah, it's a Hunter. It should be a Highlander Hunter. Highlander Hunters are good but bad options. They usually keep Zephyrs in their hand, maybe sometimes for the wild growth turn, but sometimes they keep it if they think we're Zoo or a Galakron Warlock, which is a huge bummer for us because we sadly sometimes can't uh, cope with that. So I'm going with coin. This is my best play. I really love this play. I'm going to use my coin and my dormant minion, so I will be getting more cards. Buffing a Void Walker is a really great option against any kind of hunter. It's even a face hunter, Highlander hunter, whatever it is. It is a great option to buff Void Walker. Another imprisoned comes. I'm going to draw a card because um, fast buff is not important, but giving another minion a buff would be cool for me, so I'm going to use it on the second round. I don't want any dragon minions on the board because, Hunter might be very dangerous with the dragon weapon, which I can't recall the name right now. So I have a buffed boar, and I'm going to use my boar and also another dormant minion. This is just bad for him. I just gain control of the board. I can do whatever I want, but let's see what he wants to do. Because sometimes you just have to wait for your opponent to play his hand. It's like poker. You just want to, yeah, it's Stormhammer, by the way, which he uses. I would like to see more options from him to, so I can trade, so I can go face. I'm not using all my cards. I'm keeping my board to myself. And also I have 2 Magic Copies and also a Hand of Gul'dan for a card draw option, which seems great at the moment. So let's see what he can do with this. Just thinking. Bone Raid, which... Wow. Bone Raid is weird. But a Highlander is a Highlander, so... Yeah. I'm going to use my 5/4 demon to trade it because I wouldn't want to miss one damage, which might make us lose little or something like that. So I hit with my 5 damage minion and hit the 6 with the face. Um, my imp right now at the explosive trap range, but it would be better to keep my boar alive with 1 more damage. So yeah, this game shouldn't take too long, but the thinking... the Zapdos comes out and actually he's doing a play which I prefer. He's going to play the Priest card for mana to destroy all minions above 5 for my attack. I have my carpet up and going. What else I could need? Blazing Battle Mage comes up. A Find the Servant comes up. So I'm going to use my Findish to give 3 attack to the other minion. First, you can... so I have the board. He has nothing, I guess. And waiting. I should have really cut these scenes off, I guess. I think I will be more cautious if I put another video. I'm really sorry about that, guys. And the Rottnest Drake. My carpet goes off and a town in the way. But I do have carpet in my hand. Also a Hand of Gul'dan. Expired Merchant comes up. Another Hand of Gul'dan. Flame Imp. Rush. Anything. You just got the exact little. And another game comes up. So, Platinum 9. Yes, this is Galakon Warlock. I'm normally not going to put that game, but I just wanted to because some people are still trying to climb with this deck, and I find it funny because it's dead already. But maybe you come up against Galakon Warlocks, so that's why I'm going to put it on YouTube. I have my Scrap Imp, Expired Merchant, which are great, and another Imprisoned Imp. I use always top deck one. It might demoralize your opponents, so yeah, why not? Why not? Patiently waiting to die, I guess. I seem a lot of... I seem bored because last night, when the season came up, I tried to rush to Legend, but most of the people took like 3 hours, which I cannot bring back. That's why I'm looking like stressed. So I'm really sorry about my sad face. Uh, I wish I look more, I don't know, happy, but uh, so the biggest problem on Galactic Warlocks are the plague options. Netherbreads sometimes, I don't think so. And also Dark Skies. Dark Sky is a huge bummer, but if you are able to buff your minions, you will be easily get through that. Yeah, unstable Fellbolt. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give it a try. A taunt minion, a divine shield, and the blazing battle mage. I just don't want to lose everything. I don't need many rush options on this, so I just want to bait him to use plague or whatever he has. So this is just a simple bait. A dark sky is coming up, carpet living, and another breath comes up. Okay. Another magic carpet. I'm going on board. I'm looking for a plague, which he can invoke a Galacron and go for a plague. That will be okay because I will be alive. And if he uses Shield of Galacron, he will use a taunt. So why not? And Shield of Galacron incoming. Plague as well. Only Void Walker lives, but that's okay. Hand of Gul'dan comes up. I'm using my 6/5 to discard Hand of Gul'dan because if I get any more cards, I will be happy to use my any other copies of Hand of Gul'dan. I will be happy to use my Rush minion, so I can draw more cards, and also I can use a lot more minions on the board. So let's see what he can do. Another shield, sacrificial pack. That's okay. I'm playing aggressively, but he's so close to the end, so I'm not hesitating to play more. I have only 13 health, but I have his nether bread. He has only 3 invokes, if I recall correctly, so this should be an easy win. Veiled Worshipper comes up. That's not gonna save him. And another easy win for the Warlock, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck until now because I really do. I really do enjoy playing this deck, and yeah, another. I think I'm gonna add some subscribe me on YouTube buttons to the here or fun videos. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, guys. So let's go. Uh, the most wondered question is how this deck is against demon hunters. The people I share the deck with mostly saying that demon hunters are not easy for us, and they are easily winning the game against us. So I'll put up a video which is a perfect draw, which is a perfect win for us. So I can briefly explain what is going on over there. And very nice opening. This one was lucky, but this may happen in your games as well. So this is not a big problem. Demon Hunters are not a big problem with this deck. So I'm going for the Imprisoned. And also he didn't drop anything on the board. So I will be easily using my hero power and go on. Armor Wing, that's okay. The bad thing is I have 3 spells and 3 minions to buff. So my spells can't be buffed. That's why it sucks. But he doesn't have anything on his hand as well, so it's balanced in my opinion. So the Outcast card, going straight to the face. We took a lot of damage, but this would be worse if we had any other cards. So I do have Mega Carpet, but I'm going for these. And turn. I'm trying to get a grip on the board, and let's see how he responds. Normally, as a Demon Hunter, you shouldn't go trading with those, because especially using all your cards to end the game. Oh my God. I mean, this is a huge mistake. Yeah, you got your health restored, you got the board, but you know what? I'm going to be on the board on the next turn as well. So, yeah, let's see what you can do against a 3/8 Magic Carpet. Lucky for us, Demon Hunters are not really good against single targets, so if I play a big minion, that's cool. Another combo I would like to inform you about. If you deal 3 damage to the opponent's face, you can go for Fellwing with Rush. So, here I go. He has Rush. I go Expired Merchant. I do a card. And another Fellwing comes up. A Hand of Gul'dan comes up. This is a godly draw. And I'm going for a Void Walker because I like the taunt option. Normally I could go for Fellwing, but and I'm not hitting with my Void Walker, so he can be solid 1 to 3. I discard Hand of Gul'dan, and what else? What else do we need? I have a Carpet on board, buffed minions, and the Priestess of Fury, Twin Slice, and a second Eye Beam. He might not have the best opening hand, but he sure has good cards left. So my Carpet still lives, thanks to the huge body. And I'm going all my 1-cost minions. This is just so much fun. Yep, another servant. I'm just bad at math. I can just put all my minions and Soulfire, but I'm calculating. Sometimes it happens, and a Soulfire comes up, another Hand of Gul'dan goes away, Dormant minion comes up, and I think this is a concede from the Demon Hunter. That's how you deal with Demon Hunters. So this one will be against Warrior. And this one was from the other season, the April season, which was on my Turkish video. And I would like to add this here. So if you like to see what you can do against Warriors. So the classes I haven't added to here was Mage, Priest, I don't know what else. But if you enjoy the video, if you would like to see more about this deck, I'm happy to record them sometime and share it with you. So just please leave a comment or subscribe or hit the like. I'm normally bad at this, so I'm just asking from you guys. Please be understanding because English is not my first language, and I'm not used to put up English videos, so I might a lot of go like sorry about that. And yeah, this is the Warrior matchup, and I'm going to buff my hand. He's going to put his cards. Let's go. Let's go. Some Warriors play Brawl, but some not. So not bad board for turn 3, eh? Like 3 attack minions, 4 minions on board, at least 4 health. Why not? I mean, cool, I guess. sometimes you just don't need Maggage Carpet. So yeah, he thinks. He thinks. Draconic Lackey. The best part is about this deck. Um, he's going to clear the board. Some, some may not. But in the end, uh, it's so easy to go back on board and do that. You know, this is ridiculous. I mean, I have 7 minions on board. They are buffed. It's only turn 4, and uh, this is why I enjoy this deck. And I think this deck is so underrated. People are like, we don't like it. I would go for a face hunter instead of that. Yeah, I understand you guys, but this is a better option from a face hunter or demon hunters. I don't know. I, I, I I just can't believe how this deck has below 50 win rate on the internet, because I think I do have 67 win rate on like more than 100 of games. So yeah, I go straightly to the face. Normally I could just kill the 1/7 because normally I do the trade, but sometimes uh, they can buff it, and problems like that may cause a threat to us. But I just go straight up face and wanted to equalize the face health. And he's thinking, I can't recall what did you know next, but boring games. Imagine a world, a game, even a face hunter is thinking. Oh my god. Arm Smith, Lucky. In a rage. I was looking for I don't know, a copy or something like that, but no, he he was a little bit weird player. Maybe his first time. I don't know. The ball comes up. It was already little, and it's another win. So thank you for watching. Um, if you like to subscribe, you will make me happy. Thanks a lot, guys.